Good afternoon, boys and girls. Well, today is April 1st. Happy April. And today is the day where it is time for us to pick our research topics and for us to go ahead and start finding some articles. Now, if you remember from the persuasive essay, we used the databases from the high school website, and that's exactly what we're going to do again today to find articles. And as I get into today's lesson, I want to remind you guys that this is nothing that is mandatory for you to do. I am allowing you guys and offering you guys the opportunity to participate if you want to. This is not mandatory by any means, but I want to give you guys a chance to start your research projects and your Learning Fair projects if you wanted to. And this is really all review of skills that we've done and practiced throughout this entire year. So the finding resources, the reading the articles to understand the main idea and find details and facts, and ultimately writing the paragraphs. This is all essentially review things that we've already done, and now I am facilitating the action and guiding you guys through this process. So if you want to do it from home, that's awesome, but I don't expect anyone to have to do this. I'm not expecting anyone to come back to school and have their entire paper done. In fact, when we return to school, I will be taking some time to evaluate where we're at and considering what we can get done in a reasonable amount of time. So for anyone at home that's choosing to do this, that's awesome, and I'm happy to guide you through this process. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take you through just a review of how we use the databases from the high school website to find our academic articles. So you'll see if you go to our classroom blog today, our main activity is picking a topic and completing the research graphic organizer. This is the organizer that I showed you guys yesterday. I had a couple of kids already go to KidBlog and create a post sharing me what they wanted their topic to be. So they've already have a topic. Their next steps would be to write that research question that I spoke about yesterday. And once we've done that, the next thing is for you guys to really think about why it is that you're interested in this topic. This graphic organizer is just a place for you guys to start your thinking. It's an opportunity for you to start thinking about whatever topic it is you picked and why you might have picked it, because this is going to be important information that you'll use later on when you go to write your paper. Now, once you do have that topic, though, you can see today's classroom blog. What you're going to be doing today, here are the directions. Once we have our topics, we want to use the online databases so that we can find and print at least 2 scholarly articles each day. Now, our ultimate goal is going to be to have 4 to 6 articles. We're looking for you guys to have 2 to 3 secondary sources and then 1 to 2 primary sources. And in those articles, we really want you guys to focus on finding articles that help you understand the problem, the causes of that problem, or the pros. Remember my example yesterday, if you were going to do something like solar energy, what are the pros or the benefits of solar energy? You want to focus on the effects or the cons, and then ultimately the solutions. This is what you are looking for when you look for articles. Now, you're going to want to stay away from some things like blogs, lists, debates, and opinions. We really want to find scholarly journals, okay? So today, here are some directions right on the blog, and I'm going to take you through these, all right? So one, to get to the databases, the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be going to the APW web page. Once we're there, we're going to be clicking on schools. Then we click on the junior, senior high school. Then along the left-hand side, we're going to scroll down to click on the library. And once we're there, we are going to go to the online resources to find the databases. And there on our classroom blog, I've even included the username and the password in case you guys have forgotten it. So let me do that now, okay? Here I have the APW website. So at the top, I'm going to click on schools, and I'm going to go down to the junior, senior high school. That'll take me to this page. Now, along the left-hand side, I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to look for library, and here I'm going to click on the library. That brings me to the library page. Now, this looks a little bit different than it did before. We've got these tabs along the top. Along here, we're going to click on online resources. And now right here is the databases that we're going to click on. So now that I've clicked on the databases, I've already typed in the username and password. So that brings me here to the main page. Now we're looking right here under magazines and newspapers. And the two that I would recommend that you use are Kids Info Bits, all right, and the NewsGale OneFile. These are both great databases to use. So if I click on Kids Info Bits, you can see it brings me right here. And now here I can type in whatever topic it is I'm looking for. So if I'm typing and I'm using global warming as my topic, all right, I can click it and it brings up my results. Now when it brings up your results, you'll notice it gives you categories. We have book title, book articles here. We have biographies. We have videos. We have magazines, and we have news. And if you remember from our persuasive essay, we really want to focus on magazines and news articles. All right, so once I scroll through here, I'm allowed to pick whichever article that I'm looking for. You can see there's 465 news articles, so I could click on those. That'll bring me here, and that gives me more and more information. And from here, you guys really know how to use these databases, and you know how to find academic articles. So right here, let's say most Americans are alarmed by global warming than ever before, survey reveals. If I decide I want to click on that one, I'll go ahead and click on that article. Antarctic glacier melted 3 miles in only 22 years. That was an article read by the USA Today, or written by the USA Today. It was on March 24th, 2020, so this is a very recent article. It has a word count of 426 words and a Lexile measure of 1460. So I can click on this article, and now I will be able to scan through the article right here, and I'll be able to decide if this is going to have information that will help me understand the problem, the causes, the effects, and the solutions. Now, if I decide I like this article, if I'm at home and I have a printer, you guys can print this right to your home printer, or you can save these onto your computer. Once you have your articles, you're going to want to read and annotate your articles, and these are the graphic organizers I had intended to use. You guys used these before when you did the persuasive essay. Now again, I know you don't have these resources, but I'll send pictures to them that you could print, or you can just do this online paper. Here's the information that you're going to want to record for each article. You're going to want to make sure you record the title of the article and the name of the resource. This is going to be important because this is a research essay and you guys will be creating a reference page. So we're going to need to have that information when we go to make that reference page. You'll want to have lots of room for any important information. Now on my graphic organizers, I've also included this section. And this is a section where you can answer the question, what were the issues that were addressed in this article? Did this article help you understand the problem? Did it help you understand the solutions? Did this article give you causes and effects, or was it the pros and the cons? And at the bottom, just like before, I even have a spot for you guys to evaluate the quality of the source. Now, if this was not a good article, let's say you didn't get a lot of good information, well, you're going to want to go back to the databases and you're going to want to continue to find new articles. Now, because this is research, my goal for you guys is to have 4 to 6 articles. We want to make sure that when you go to write your research and when you do your Learning Fair project, you have lots of information, lots of facts about your topic for you to put into your paper. And this is a look at the Gale News OneFile. Now, just like the Kids Info Bits, this works exactly the same. It provides probably a little bit more of a challenging article, But this is another great resource. You could use this database just like you could use Kids Infobits. So for the rest of this week, what I would want you to do, if you're interested, is to continue to use those databases, and the goal would be to find 4 to 6 articles. You could print them or you could save them onto your computer, start reading them, you could annotate them, mark them up, highlight them, and you could start gathering information about your topic. All of the directions for what you need to do are right on the blog. So if you have any questions, send them to me on Remind, send them to me on Kid Blog. This should definitely give you enough work to do to get through this week and even into next week as you guys find articles and read those articles. Please feel free to reach out to me. I want to know what topics you guys are doing and that you're headed in the right direction. I will post pictures of the Gathering Information graphic organizer, and again, I'll direct you to the web page for all of the directions. So in the meantime, guys, good luck, stay healthy, and I'll see you again soon.